Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better than that. We are gonna be jumping into the band known as Synlakross with their new song just released today called Art of Diamond. I'm like a massive fan of Synlakross. Like, I've spoken to Patricia a whole bunch of times. She's such a cool and awesome person, and is just really kind and friendly, and it's just like one of the nicest people that I know. You know what I mean? She's just like that kind of awesomeness. And I just love the amazing music that they make, the darkness in it, the murder metal, should we say, like that type of shit. But either way, let's fucking jump into it. I just finished doing like my cardio today, and I'm kind of wrecked, man. So either way, fuck it, let's go. That was a sick switch, man, because you're very much in fire range. Like, not head voice, but, you know, up there, like, in that kind of range. And then she went really low towards her very end. That was a very cool switch, man. It was so sudden, too. It was just she's riding onto it, and she just switched from going on, like, here, and she went all the way down to her false chord, but all the way down, and it's like she did a quick, like, it was like she's breathed, she went, and then back down. Like, it was a really fast kind of switch, man. It was so sick to watch. You could hear it, like, you know, the way that it was done, like, you could totally hear it. But man, lyrically, let's just fucking dive into it. The moment of death, alone in this dark hole, suffering and pain on my guests, I have no regrets. So at the moment of death, we're all alone within a dark hole, within a grave, within a place that we're dead or suffering, or whatever. Like in a hospital, maybe potentially something like that, somewhere dark, and you know, where you're just in a place where you know you're about to die and there's nothing much you can do about it. You're in pain, suffering, there's nothing much you can really do about it. But at least you have no regrets in the process. And yeah, man, it's such a sick way just to be like, it's like such a sick way to kind of just start the song, because there was no intro. It just kind of went into it, you know what I mean? There was no like kind of, I think it's that track, the in-between track maybe of the new EP that's coming out. But still, and still, man, fuck knows. We'll keep going into this. It's going to be interesting just to see where it's going to go lyrically from this point, man, because we started at death, so where can we go from here? That layering is so pretty, man, shit. Like, the layering itself is so pretty, because you have her, like, you know, she has a normal voice, but it's like head voice almost, you know, with her. I can't recreate it because I can't do that style of vocal, man, but, like, you know what I mean, you can hear it in the background. Then a mixture of, like, other parts of a vocal, and then obviously the main, like, vocal fry going above the top of that, man, and it's interesting. Like, the layering, the way it's produced, the way it's mastered is so different to the last song that we heard, as that's very much a way different style to what she's doing right here. So she's showing her range, that's what, if that's what you want to call it, like she's showing off what she can do, she's showing how powerful as a vocalist she is, how much she's improving, how much she's just like changing as a vocalist, and using a lot of her cleans, using a lot of other things as well, man, and still, lyrically, like we're starting to build up the picture a little bit more. Like, I know that something awaits me, I won't pray, The spell of darkness freezes me when time is up. I won't be scared. Like, I know that something awaits me out there past this life, maybe. And maybe it's not a god, maybe it's something else, maybe it's a different kind of transformation, maybe it's nothing. Who the fuck knows? Nobody really knows, to be fair. The art of dying. I know my end is near. I recognise all the signs, the pain, the death, the suffering. My brain's starting to give up. The ghost. Last breath of air. Shut down, low gear. I'm not afraid to die. That's very, very self-explanatory. These are my last heartbeats. The shadow is near, whispering words of death to me. The shadow meaning death, or the Grim Reaper is near me, whispering words of death to me, knowing that my brain is telling me that I'm about to die, that everything is shutting down. I haven't got much longer to live. Broken glass, rivers of blood, screams that I can't hear. The pain is so strong it burns my skin, as in, like, I don't know what they're going through, but I'm guessing it's kind of like, maybe like a cancer patient, maybe somebody who's really suffering, maybe somebody really old and crippled and just can't live their own lives anymore, and it just doesn't work that way for them anymore, and they're just suffering for no reason, and they just want to end it all. As it's that time, it's that moment, you know what I mean? It's that type of thing, but still, either way, let's go. Is it showdown or shutdown? It sounds like showdown, I don't know why. Ooh, that's a sick instrumental, man. Listen to that, man. That's so different. Such a sick solo, man. Oh man, I love the high, man. That high is so pretty. I love hearing Synlakross back in their murder style, man. It's nice. Ooh, that low is very cool. Sick, man. That was cool. That was a sick song, man. Like, in terms of everything, like. Let's just go with that. It's a very cool image. That was so fucking cool. That was awesome to see. Like, she's really showing off what she's learned, because since she's been doing like 0K41, like, you know, that album specifically, like, you can tell that she's worked a lot on her cleans. I don't think she was ever very confident in doing her cleans up until the album, and then she's really worked on them to make them as amazing as they are now. Then obviously her growls are as amazing as ever. She's getting better and better and better with each release that we hear. Like, her glows are getting stronger, her highs are getting more powerful, and you can just totally see her transformation, her evolution, if you will, and just kind of like seeing everything change and twist, and just to see the band themselves improving. That guitar solo was immense as fuck, and it's just awesome to see everything. Like, just like, I enjoyed it. It was so cool. Stars, hide your fires. Let me see my black and deep desire. What is the black and deep desire? Maybe that's person to person. Maybe they have a deep desire just before they die. They want something to happen, something dark, something horrific. Let me fade into the flow of time. Like, maybe the black and deep desire is the one for death, where there's like, where you close your eyes for the final time type shit. Let me fade into the flow of time. Nothing is hurt, nothing is lost now. Life means all that it ever meant, truly yours. Goodbye. So like, life means all that it ever meant, as in life has a meaning and a purpose, and that purpose is to die. Like, that's what the meaning of life is. Like, if you think about it, what were we born to do on this planet? Were we born to stay on the planet forever? No, we were born to fertilize it, basically. Like, to be fertilizer in the ground, on the ground, whatever the hell you want to call it. We were born to die. Every living thing is born to die. Like, it's one of those, like, things, unfortunately, that, like, if in order to live and enjoy living on the planet for the brief periods, we have to die in the process. So one of those things we all have to come to terms with, and shown so perfectly and beautifully here in such dark and awesomely done ways. Such a good song, such a great way just to kind of show off the band in general, man. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed also. Like I said, man, Patricia's such a nice person, man. Go support Synlakross. If you've never heard them before, go check out the other albums. I wouldn't recommend starting with 0K4M1 and that's more a concept album. It's awesome, but I would totally recommend the one before that. That's the one that I started with, and it's fucking immense. So is 0K4M1, don't get me wrong, but if you want to start somewhere, don't start with that, because that's more concept, and like Murder Metal is one album before that, and it's so cool. Like, that's probably my favourite out of all of the albums so far, but I know this EP is coming on to be amazing as well, so who knows what's going to happen in the future, man. I can't wait to see what else is coming from this. For its release, it's releasing at the end of this month, if I remember right. Either way, man, have a wonderful day, evening, or night, and I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.